Who's got it better than you? Now, everything still snaps to the grid, of course, but now you can actually put icons on the right side or the bottom of your home screen where they'll actually be reachable and they won't have to snap back up to the top. How cool is that? First they give you widgets, now they give you this. It's unbelievable stuff. But now, okay, if you want to customize even further, you hold down on anywhere on the home screen and there's a little edit button at the top. You hit that and then you hit customize. And then this is it. This is the entire home screen customization menu now for the iPhone. So you can go dark mode, which tints your wallpaper a little darker and then sets your icons that have a dark mode version to dark mode. Or you could set light mode, which is the opposite. It sets your icons to light and it tints your wallpaper light. And then automatic, but there's also this large button here, which just makes all of your icons larger, but then also removes the text. Honestly, kind of clean, not gonna lie. But then there's this tinted button, which feels kind of cursed. So this is already kind of a weird looking icon. When you click it, it lets you tint the color of all of the icons on your home screen to a single matching color, which sounds kind of cool in theory to match your wallpaper. And actually there's even a color picker to drop exactly the same color that you're using from your wallpaper as your tint color. But there's just something about this tint that I can't quite get right. Like I haven't gotten any combination to really look that good at all. Now there's been some updates on this since the first beta. Still doesn't look great. Like it looks better than before, but here's what I think is going on here. There are certain apps that are like pretty simple and high contrast icons that look fine. Like some of them are Apple apps, some of them are third-party apps. And then especially Apple widgets, like look at this weather widget. That looks great. That looks really solid with this nice accent color because it keeps everything really readable. But then there are also some third-party app icons and widgets that just look completely illegible. Like they may need to be updated to support this tinting thing in a more contrasty way. So it's the mixing of these two that look weird. Like even on my home screen, look at Carrot, like the weather app or Superlist. They look worse than the rest of the icons on my home screen. I think the standard that they're aiming for is like a dark gray background with a tinted glyph in the middle instead of the whole thing being tinted. So it is what it is. I will also say Google has also tried this with Material U in Android, and it also kind of went weird in its own different, unique way. Basically, it would set all the icons to a monochrome version, but if an app didn't support it, it just didn't change. So a lot of people had a mix of monochrome icons and colorful icons, which also doesn't look good at all. So I guess the tinting method could be considered a workaround. I'm sure people will play with this more. Icons will continue to get updates. I'm sure someday maybe it'll look great for some people, but I haven't seen that yet.